Christina.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing very well. Things are great here in Toronto. Thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us tonight. We appreciate it.
Of course, of course.
It's been a busy week in the world of Christina. Everyone's been checking out the website and going to see the pictures and the video teases for the video. We're excited to see it this Friday.
Oh, I'm excited too. I've been working on my movie for the last 6 months, and it's finally, being able to be released and unleashed, and it's very exciting for me. You know, I've sat on my record for a while now while I was filming, so finally I can get back to myself again. It feels amazing.
Okay, so how long has the record been finished, and how long have you been kind of waiting to get this all out?
Well, this time last year, I was pretty much finished with the record.
Oh,
wow. Then I went into rehearsals and filming for my first movie, Burlesque, and that took away 6 months of my time. I learned so much. I grew so much. It was truly a phenomenal experience for me, so much to the point where I was inspired to write and create all over again, having learned what I did from the movie, and just feeling a little caged in a sense that I just couldn't wait to release all this creative energy that had built up for some time. And, Not Myself Tonight, having not felt quite myself, becoming my character over the past 6 months, I was inspired to perform and put out there, so as the first single. So it feels so good to finally get it out there, and then shortly after I will have the movie release in November, Thanksgiving weekend. So it's all good things this year. Busy, busy, busy.
A lot of good things going on. Now, it must be a difficult thing for you to kind of hold that back, because when the song first came out, Not Myself Tonight, it instantly, worldwide, was huge all over the radio. It's one of our most requested songs, and every time it comes on, people are just calling and reacting to it. Now, you've had this at home for about a year. Like, is it a tough feeling for you to know you have something so great and so good that's instantly going to be, a huge hit, and just kind of hold it back?
Well, that particular song came to me right whenever I was feeling inspired after the movie. I re-entered the studio to actually record that particular song because it just spoke to me so clearly that that's exactly how I was feeling, with all this sort of pent-up energy from sort of being a little locked away in this sub-universe away from the world filming my movie. So that's what happened. It transpired really over the last couple of months, Not Myself Tonight. And besides that, sitting on the rest of the record was extremely hard. Sitting on Bionic itself was like torture in a way. I felt like a caged animal in so many ways, just because whenever you finish something like that and you release it, it's very difficult not to just, get it out there and explore it and experiment with it and give it its full, birth, its life. So it was hard, but you know what? It only gave me more ammunition for it now, and feeling so good about it.
We're really excited to see the full video. We've seen the little teases and some of the pictures. The video looks like it's going to be hot. It was so much fun. I actually said during the dance rehearsals that I hadn't had that much fun, preparing for a music video and filming a music video since my dirty days. So it took me back to those days, but a more mature and sophisticated, 2.0 version. But it was an amazing and fun video. I had the best time with all of my dancers and just getting back into it and exploring the new look and feel, very graphic, exploring a lot of black, whites, and reds, exploring, furthermore, my signature red lipstick that I love, and, really, I feel that the Bionic record is a culmination of sort of the last decade of all of my albums combined, so it feels really good to put it out there. Absolutely. Now, everyone can see the video on your website, also vivo.com, this Friday at 12:01. You'll be able to see the full video, so they'll be able to get the premiere and see the rest of it. We're looking forward to that.
Yes,
I haven't,
where it's not completely, bleeped out.
Yeah, there's just like there's a little tease, and you see like a really cool dance scene, or some of the costumes are really cool. You have some really cool. It's almost like I don't know how to describe some of the costumes that you have on there. You almost look like a really cool superhero in some of them.
Oh, thank you. Well.
Bionic really, for me, does have sort of a superhuman vibe to it. If you look at the definition bionic, having, supernatural abilities or powers, and becoming a mom over the past couple of years, I don't think I've ever felt more secure or confident or comfortable in my own skin and exploring, realizing truly things about myself I never even thought I was capable of. I think as women, we all take on these superhuman roles, and that was part of the inspiration for Bionic as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, my wife just gave birth actually recently, and it seems superhuman. I don't know how you women are able to do that. It's unbelievable.
Awesome.
I give you all credit. And how do you find time? A lot of our listeners are moms, and they work and have busy lives. And as a parent, I know how difficult it is to raise children. How do you find time to do all that? The movies and the music, and also raise a family at the same time.
It's hard. It's definitely a balancing act, and it has its moments, where it is frustrating. You have to make sure that you do a good job of, juggling it all. And for me, I wouldn't have it any other way. I really feel most fulfilled when I can entertain all facets of what makes me the woman that I am, and that's the creative side and the mommy side, and the side that gets to come home and be with my husband and best friend. And it's truly. I wear a lot of different hats, but they're all very separate, and I wouldn't have it any other way. It's just as long as I know, my most beloved ones are well taken care of and in good hands when I can't be around, then I'm happy.
Is there anything that you haven't done yet? I mean, you're moving into movies, the music you've been doing, for years and been so successful. Anything in the future that you would like to branch out to?
There's always places to go and ideas that I have stored away. The sky is completely the limit. Things that I would never really want to reveal quite yet, just because it's always fun for me to really dive in and try out the unexpected and what's left field for me and what's next. The next record, 2 to 4 years, who knows from now, will be something completely different. It's very interesting for me. I definitely have to explore something that I'm feeling passionately about in the moment, and then I move on to the next. So that's the way my career has always been over the last decade, and it's sort of my pattern in my creative process.
You kind of touched on it a little bit. You do seem to have a way of kind of recreating yourself for every album. And is there anything special, really different that you've done on this album that you haven't done in the past?
Well, yeah, it's going in a much more futuristic sense. I've known since I was truly inspired at 15 years old by a group called Prodigy. That sort of, when I heard them for the first time, I was like, oh my God, this is something so new and different and fun and really aggressive and in your face, and it felt really good to me. And I knew at that point, one day, I do want to experiment with a more futuristic sound. And after having come full circle and visited, a very introspective side of myself on the Stripped record, my first record being very label-driven, being able to explore my roots and my inspiration for blues, jazz, and soul music, I was ready to venture off. And being newly inspired by the future and the next generation, having my son, I was like, now's the time and the place. This is what I'm most feeling and most inspired by at the moment.
There you go. Well, we're very happy for you. We're so happy that you're back.
Thank you. I'm so happy to be back and to hear that.
Yeah, we looking forward to seeing the video this Friday. Loving the new song, Christina. Thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us tonight. We appreciate it.
Fabulous.
And
thank you so much.
I'm assuming a world tour will be coming soon, so we look forward to seeing you back here in Toronto in the future.
Me too. I can't wait. I can't wait to bring the Bionic tour to you guys. So,
Great.
Yeah, hope to see you real soon.
Christina, thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.